Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vajam ashritam puram Vidoratasva Dripapati yuktashyam Vayusvasenaya Digvijayaya Niragataham Valam Sritam Shyamaduranga
116 level.
Ratam Vigendradvajam Ashritapuram Vritoratasva Vipapati Yuktasyam Swasenaya Dvijaya Nirgataham Svalakritam Shaman Turangayojitam Ratam Mrigendradvaja Ashrita Puran Ritoratasvadvipapati yuktayam Swasenaya Digvijaya Ganaham. Translation and purport of the Maharaj Parikshit sat on the chariot draws by a black horses. His flag was marked with the sign of a lion, being so decorated and surrounded by chariots, cavalry, elephants, and the infantry soldiers. He left the capital to conquer in all directions. Purport. Maharaj Parikshit is distinguished from his grandfather Arjuna. For the black horses pulled his chariot instead of white horses. He marked his flag with the mark of a lion, and his grandfather marked his with the mark of Hanumanji. A royal process like that of Maharaj Parikshit, surrounded by a well-decorated chariots, chivalry, elephants, infantry, and the band, not only is pleasing to the eyes, but also is a sign of civilization that is atheistic even on the fighting front. Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachare Devashesha Shanyavani Pashan Kadesharam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivahari Gauravakrama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So Maharaj Parikshit sat on the chariot drawn the black horses. His flag was marked with a sign of lion, being so decorated and surrounded by the chariots and the chivalry and the elephants and the infantry soldiers, and he left the capital to conquer in all directions. Maharaj Parikshit is distinguished from his grandfather Arjuna. For the black horses pulled his chariot instead of the white horses. So here there is a comparison between Arjuna and the Parikshit Maharaj. So after Parikshit Maharaj became a king, so actually in Dharmaraj, Yudhishthira Maharaj was a king. They did a two yagnas, Rajasuya yagna, Ashwamedha yagna. First Rajasuya yagna, then Ashwamedha yagna. The Ashwamedha yagna, when they did, so all directions they won, and everything was under their control. So when Yudhishthira Maharaj handed over this kingdom to Parikshit, so whenever the change of king, these demons they'll wake up, try to test the king capacity. When ever demons and there may be rebellious kings and everybody, uh, they want to see how powerful is king now. If he is a weak, we'll conquer it. If not, as usual, we'll go down. So, when Parikshit became a king and Vajranatha became a king for Mathura, so the ruling was going good and everybody was surrendered to Parikshit Maharaj. But just they want to see how powerful he is. Or like that, it happens in among Kshatriya circle. And Kshatriyas and the people who are like having a thieving mentality. So what they do, when the thieves will more, when the king is weak, so they'll try to do all kind of this robbery and other things. So once the king shows the proper example, then they will become silent. So here also same thing. Parikshit Maharaj no need to go all the direction to win that, because already won. Already Pandavas won and it was a complete kingdom. But now they are saying directions. I don't know, either only 4 directions or 10 directions. If 10 directions means Atala, Sutala, Patala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, from down, and up also should come. I don't know what directions it's mentioned here. But that was the scene. So when Parikshit Maharaj became a king, even Kali tried. Actually, the day Krishna left this material world, the Kali prominence has become more. But the Parikshit Maharaj ruling was so nice. It was no place for them. That's why this Kali came in a surrendered form to Parikshit Maharaj and begs, give me some place where I can stay. He gives 4 places, whatever the 4 regulative principles we have. This place you can stay. Then Kali Krusha asked, where are these things are happening in your king of capital? No place, nowhere I could find that some people are drinking, some people are doing the gambling. Avaidashri Purusha Sambandha. So these are all things nowhere I could see. All are like a pious people and they are very happily living. So give me some other place. Then he gives some more places, in that mainly is gold. Why he gives a gold? Because wherever the gold and the possessions are there, kingdom, there will be a need of Kali. Need of Kali means, so some people kills others for gold, some people, many things happens when some property is there. So Parikshit Maharaj didn't allow him to all the property, but he allowed specifically on the gold. So going forward to the end of chapter, when the Parikshit Maharaj leaves, the body will come to know how Parikshit Maharaj, who forgiven this Kali Purusha when he begged, how come the same Kali could affect him to put a snake into the neck of the Rishi? They are very clearly explained in the chapters. So definitely Parikshit Maharaj is not like that person. But they say it is a will of the Lord. So Lord's will is that it should happen. And neither Parikshit nor Rishi, that Rishi who has taken that snake, both are qualified only. That Shringi is the Brahmana boy. He was a small child. He could do that. But generally, all the side if you see, they are very properly qualified and exemplary behavior people. In the Parikshit side, if you see, how could he curse? Means, how could he, go and take offense of that sadhu who is in a trance? And Bhagavatam mentions that maybe if Parikshit Maharaj doesn't know what is the trance, he could have expected from him something. Parikshit knows clearly just by seeing that sadhu. Yes, he is in a samadhi state. Samadhi state is doing it. He knows that. But still, Parikshit Maharaj, what he felt? I am a king, I have come here, I am asking for a water, and he is not giving. So all the detailed information he was knowing it. But still, why he put the snake? It's a will of the Lord. That's why sometimes even devotees also does some mistakes without their consciousness. So that should be forgiven by others. But if some mistakes are repeatedly going, that should be corrected also. For no, see here, Parikshit Maharaj, after putting the snake into the neck of Rishi, he comes back and no, that's a no word passes mouth of word that the Shringi has cursed Parikshit Maharaj. Then he comes and sits for Bhagavatam class 7 days and 7 nights without hunger, without thirsty, all those things. He is not like a normal layman who cannot control his senses. He was properly trained how to control his anger, how to control his hunger, how to control his kopa. Everything he was properly trained. But still, that momentarily time, he could not control because it is a will of the Lord. That's why later also, when that curse comes, Parikshit Maharaj also says it's a will of the Lord, let it whatever happens. If you want me to protect, let him protect. If not, no problem. I'll leave my body. But before leaving, I want to do what's supposed to be done. So that's why he prepares for death. Here, Arjuna uses white horses. Parikshit is using black horses. It's not similar. Arjuna had on the above his chariot Hanuman. He has lion. Like there are very different things are mentioned. So Parikshit Maharaj surrounded by so many army. If you see such a big army, you feel so happy. Wow, such a big army. That's what they are mentioning. And not only is it pleasing to the eyes, but also is a sign of a civilization that atheistic even on the fighting front. So anybody and everybody likes this Sanatana Dharma because that is so systematic. It's not based on the result oriented. It is just a work oriented. I'll do my duty, whatever Krishna decides, let him do. So that was, even if you go 10-15 years before, who are the elderly people was now, and they were working also same thing. We will work. If Krishna means, if Lord wants to give, let him give, or else no problem. So that's why they were happy. Now our target is first results, then the input. Means, I want this much, I want 50 crores in this year. How to earn that? He keeps the target, result is the basis, and then he comes down and work. So that's why that's why we all are frustrated, always frustrated, because we want to achieve something. We already fixed it. So this is another way of atheistic philosophy. See, we are a devotees. What we have to do? Selflessly we should serve the Lord. No, first we fix the results. This should be output. I am taking Bhakti Vriksha. Bhakti Vriksha people should come to this level. This should be target. Then what happens? It won't happen as we expect. Then we get affected, we get disturbed. So like that. When Mataji came, I think 2 months before, she asked for internet connection. Whoever were here, they were not knowing the internet connection password. They said they don't know. She got offended. How you don't know? You will be knowing, right? But still you are not giving it. She left.
You could have told someone is managing, only one knows because.
That's what. They came and asked me. One boy came and asked. I was also not knowing.
Correct.
Because they changed and they entered in my laptop and gave. So like this, if everything goes good to favorable to me, I'll come to temple. Else, I don't want to come to temple. If people don't know how to cultivate, if people don't know how to love the devotees, so many other things will come. Loving is not like giving internet connection. Whatever nonsense you do will support. Whatever, whether you come or not. No, not like that. Love means as per the scriptures. Says that one family called me. They have some issue. They said, They had some bitter experience with some devotee, some other thing.
Mm.
They were saying that Prabhu, after practicing 20 plus years, how come these devotees are like? It was quite serious problem.
Mm.
It's a nature. And it's your blindness that
They will
blindly
change.
surrendering to him.
Correct.
Why don't you read books?
Correct.
No, what Prabhupada mentioned here. No, those things you follow. No? If they are not following it, leave them. Go to someone.
You follow it.
You follow it. So like that. So that's why Prabhupada says that you surrender with your intelligence, not your intelligence. Our intelligence should not be surrendered to the others, but we can surrender with intelligence. If you don't know what he is doing, your senior, how you will follow him? Whatever he says, we will follow. We cannot do that. So that's why we always should refer the Shastras, what is made there in the Shastras. Am I living as per Shastra? And my authority is living as per Shastra. That should be properly checked. If you have a doubt, not directly saying that somebody did like that, his name and everything. As a general question, we can ask another 10 devotees, seniors. So this is what happening, is the right or wrong. Like that. So, once what happened? Somebody have a question in the DT department and ask to some teacher, you don't know what is the DT department. What he will say? Like that. So when you ask questions also, that particular person should have experience in that area, that devotee. So then you will get an answer. Or else you ask 100 people here, this is good or wrong, right or wrong? Right.
Yes.
So, like, so it's a very, very important how we take scriptures. Now here also we can see, Parishit Maharaj has changed all his color of horses, whatever the symbol above the horse, flag, everything. We can say Parishit is going against to the grandfather Arjuna. No, these are not things. When philosophically if you deviate, what's supposed to be there in philosophy, that deviates, that's called deviation. No, my senior was wearing white shirt, I also should wear white shirt, means what?
No.
These are like apparent things. Apparent things don't need to be very strict.
Yeah, very strict.
One code of is given, brahmachari should wear this color dress and grahastha should wear white color dress. That is given by Prabhupada, that should be followed. But the substance is more important than the form. Okay, no, we should come, we should. And that doesn't mean that, okay, I won't wear dhoti kurta only. I'll come in, no, not like that. So there are the rules that should be followed. So that's why, whenever, whatever you are doing, just check in our scriptures, is it allowed? Like this. And if you are still confusion, you go to some seniors. See, one of my friend has this kind of doubt, whether to do it or not. Then they'll tell him, no need to tell, I have this doubt. So that's why whatever activity we are doing it looks very beautiful, amazing, and whatever sometimes generally we do some mistakes. The mistake should be affordable. It's not like, going and killing someone. By mistake I killed him. Please forgive me. It's not like that. So there should be minimum common sense also when we do something. So then we'll come to know. So that's why he is mentioning that to see such kind of amazing personality. See, they are glorifying. In Bhagavatam they are mentioning Arjuna was using white horses, Parikshit is using black horses. Arjuna had a chariot and above Hanuman. Here he has a chariot and above lion. So there are the differences. But whatever the Arjuna gave a rule for the people, more than that he is doing. So that should be comparable, not like your father was wearing white shirt, why you are not wearing white shirt, means it's a ignorance, or we can say that whatever. No, like that. So that's an important thing. And the devotees, like like that. Okay, devotees always we need to be very, very careful. And Prabhupada says that, not only Prabhupada, our Acharya says that, whenever the Prabhujis and Matajis should be distinctly, they should be separate. And when we speak with the Matajis also,
some
the minimum arm's length price, when you keep your hand, there should be That should
side.
be minimum, yeah. And when we speak with any Mataji, any Prabhu, Mataji should say Prabhuji, and Prabhu should say Mataji, and then should start. Not like how we speak with how husband speaks with wife. That should not be the language in the common.
Yeah.
So, give me, do that. Not like that. Mataji, give me, or Mataji, you do that. So that should be the language. If we are not, this kind of language is not used. Maybe sometime, suddenly
You may
once or twice is okay. That should not become a
habit.
Anjane, you do that.
Yeah.
Anjane Prabhu. Manoj, see some elder people, we can say okay, sometime.
But not all the time.
Some younger people.
And-
There are younger
yeah.
people, 2 young boys kind of thing, that's okay. But generally, whenever we say, we should say Prabhuji, we should say Mataji, clearly, Mataji should be used. And the etiquette is, whenever, whatever programs we do, so they expect that we are like, we are sadhus. So, if we are able to behave like a sadhus only, we should go to their house, or else we should not go. So these all are like, etiquettes. That that family, wife and husband, they are asking, no, still we are not able to digest that. The person who practiced 20 plus years, like that. He said, okay, Prabhuji.
Some people will be like that.
So like that. So that should be, when you read Prabhupada books, you will understand that what should be the standard of a person, what he is doing, what is his problems, like that. That's why. So we need to live in a real life, not like a imagined life. So imagined life always danger. So, now also by reading this sloka, we can say, you see, Parikshit Maharaj didn't follow his grandfather Arjuna. This is the ignorant people who doesn't know what is the scriptures, they say.
Yeah.
When the person who is educated, they will understand, yes, whatever Arjuna was following, definitely Parikshit Maharaj is doing. What is wrong in that? If he likes black horses, let him have. If he likes without horses, let him have. This is not like compulsory, right? So that's why. So we should be very, very careful whenever we implement our things. So that should be as per scriptures, not for a emotional point of view. The emotional point of view, nobody answers. You cannot be satisfied because emotion always comes. Is there any shortage for emotions? Emotions always will be there. Who will be there to support that emotions? So that's why our plans and our things should be, emotion is required for activities, because emotion only shows the love. If somebody has emotion only, they can show love, but that doesn't mean that always I'll be in emotion. So if emotion becomes more, motion will come. So that should be very, very careful, and we need to understand that what we are doing. Is it So Pandita Samadarshinaha, we need to be equal to everyone, right? So now Pandita Samadarshinaha means, now if you have 4 or 5 kids, one is nicely studying, another one is not studying, another one is helping you with all works, another one is doing all nonsense. Will you be Pandita Samadarshina for 4 of them? Yes, you can be Pandita Samadarshina. How? The person who is sensitive and properly taking care of work, just with eyebrow we can guide him. Person who needs some support, we need to tell him. Person who is not hearing, we need to beat him. That is Pandita Samadarshina. How can you beat him and how can you love him? That is called Pandita Samadarshina. Samadarshina, we should see everybody equal, means this is what treatment is required for them, that should be given. Then only you are saying a Pandita Samadarshina. No, you love everyone. Means what happens, he will get spoiled. He is okay, he is doing good, and he will grow. He will get spoiled. Tomorrow who will say? Parents didn't take care of him nicely. That's why he became like that. So Pandita Samadarshina, that's why these Shastras, they won't read and they won't understand. Even they read also won't understand. This is the problem we always face. Pandita, Krishna, Bhagavad Gita says, Prabhupada said, easily we go. Prabhupada said, this can be done, this can be done. You need to see what is the situation there. What the amount of level of advancement they had. So Yamuna Mataji was there. When Yamuna Mataji sang that Govinda Madhipurusha, you know, so Prabhupada said that we will put 7:30. All temples should be implemented. Then some sannyasis went, how come this woman kirtan can be made it compulsory in all ISKCON temples? Then Prabhupada said that you may be sannyasi. I don't think so. In this lifetime or in another few lifetimes you will reach to that her stage. That is her state. Who's Yamuna Mata? So that's why when Guru sees that you are really qualified to that level, obviously Guru identifies that yes, she is that level. So now Yamuna Mataji did. We'll also do means where is Yamuna and where is we? Mataji. Like that. So we should not be whatever that Prabhupada said, Maharaj said, or this Maharaj said, that Maharaj said. That is based on the context. How that context, how serious they were, what kind of guidance has given, what kind of instructions has given to them. That should be considered. It's not like, just, okay, they allowed, no. We'll also do it. Do it. We'll come to know. Like that. So that's why. So this is a very important, very important to follow instructions of this thing. If that is not followed, we are nowhere, neither on the shore nor on the river. We will be in between, nor in the spiritual life, nor in the material life. Nowhere will be become, because we have a disease that we are correct. When we have a disease of we are correct, then who will correct? Who can correct? Even Krishna cannot correct. So until unless we submit our disease, okay, this is my problem, I need to go ahead. Then one day we will see. It's not like, I submitted, I have this problem, even tomorrow I will be get rid of it. It's not like that. Over a period of time, going, slowly, we'll get purified from it. For that we need to read Bhagavatam, and recently one picture Arishada showed me. Going holy down and chanting nicely and doing seva in holy down. No, like a shield, like a Superman will be there, like that full shield. Such a powerful will become. This is the gap. What is this? If you do offense, everything is covered. Nowhere can that arrow can pierce you. No arrow comes in directly. It's here because this is the only gap you have, and that gap will be. That is the dangerous of Vaishnava opera. No matter how strong your body, if you do offenses, what happens? Where is the place they know how to hit. That's why Vaishnava Aparadas. What is the Vaishnava Aparadas? Many are there. Telling about this Vaishnava, about the other Vaishnava, about the other Vaishnava. So this is the problem, this is going on, that is going on. No? All these things. As if we are very, from Goloka we have come down. I am completely perfect, I am doing amazing things. And no, these people don't know anything. Or any in that case, anything. So, I am a good practitioner. No, others are not good practitioners. No, I won't offend anybody. I always serve, but others always offend me. No, others won't understand me. I always understand them. So these all many things comes in our life that always we feel that we are very pakka devotee, 100% devotee. This is the biggest roga, because this is that we never ever come out of this problem, and we never ever become a pure devotee of the Lord, because we are thinking that we are right. That's itself wrong. So until unless we think and we come to the senses that I can also do mistakes, I have done mistakes, I am doing mistakes, I will be doing mistakes. Yes. Then only we will become a servant and we will serve the other senior devotees. Otherwise, we have 100 reasons. So we can show so many mistakes in big people also who are practicing 30-40 years. We can show, see, he did this. Easy to find fault. But what you heard? No. Another thing is, people say you are doing offense. What is offense?
But
when we say, some
might maybe sometimes to correct, maybe we need to highlight, right?
Whatever I say, you should follow.
No.
If you question me, you are offending me. You are doing Vaishnava. It's not like that. Now, whatever want you will do it as authority. But then the subordinate should not question. How come this? They have a right to question. But the way to question is also different. And it says that no, what is the other point? So in the name of authority, the whoever the counselees or the down devotees, if they say something, that should not be connected with offense. Since you are questioning me, you are doing offense to me. Questioning is different.
Offense is different.
Offense is different. Nobody says the question is the offense. But some says that. So no, you should not question your senior. That nowhere is there. But the way of presenting is different. We can go submissively present that. But we should not tell to our counselees or our subordinate that if you question me, it is offense. You can question me, but you should not be envious of me. You should not be envious of someone. That's called offense. If any problem is there, this is a problem, we need to solve it. That's done. So like that, you have done so many offenses. One devotee told to another devotee that, I don't know how your future will be. Because you are doing so many offenses. What offenses?
Questioning or strictly ordering something.
I did some mistake. So you identified that Veni Madhava did this mistake. That's why you offended me. Your future will be gone. It's not like that. So, and now once I was hearing class, last Bhakti
Vaibhav.
So Vidwan Gaurav was telling, Prabhu, we asked question, Prabhu, what about this Shapa? Curse. How strongly it works. Arey Baba, now and then some people will be keep giving curses. If somebody does some sukruti, some tapasya, some Krishna consciousness strongly, then only their curse will work. Otherwise, no.
Whoever curses, if they are doing Krishna consciousness perfectly, it will work.
That also not like continuously whomever I curse.
It will work. No. Okay.
Whatever the bank balance you have, you use it for cursing someone. Over. You don't have spiritual credits also. Your curse also not works. And Krishna becomes very far from you. Your heart becomes a stone because you are cursing devotees, right? You will be like this, you will be suffering. When we curse devotees, our heart becomes very strong and a stone kind of thing. When the heart becomes a stone, Krishna won't come to our heart. That's why most of the time, even devotees offends another devotee, other devotee won't take it as offense, because if he takes offense also, his piety will go. That's why many times they won't consider. But other definition as given is, so even though I am telling, so these things are not happening. Why he is not considering? Because at least now, why to put my hand into the gutter? I don't want to enter into this gutter, so let me go ahead with my spiritual life. And other things that he is wrong, that's why he is not speaking. Or she is wrong, that's why she is not speaking. If whoever speaks, that doesn't mean that they are right. Whoever not speaking, that doesn't mean that they are wrong. So just they want to avoid some dogs. Barking of dogs, they'll come and barking. Arey, why unnecessarily waste time? Just leave and keep moving. That's why Krishna consciousness means it's a very deeper. If you practice to that deeper level, then you will understand that how the devotee behaves in a different way, different situations. Without knowing all those things, you cannot judge some devotees. And we may think that I am a man, she is a woman, she should be loyal. No, she may be practicing more than me. So like that. Or maybe she's just he came after me, he is a younger. We don't know. He might have practiced in previous life.
Yes,
we came to 20 plus years. He came on the 10 plus years time.
Correct.
Who is?
Yeah, you cannot compare that, right?
Compare. So that's why these all things. Younger people should bow down. Junior devotees should bow down. Junior devotees should respect me. These are all things. They should not find any fault in me. You cannot show my mistakes to me. So these all things are just you want to hide your things, and you want to just in the name of offense, you are keeping your mistakes in not to come into the public. But one day it will come. It's not
Obviously.
like that. Whatever mistakes we have done, whatever the errors we have done, whatever the offenses we have done, and whatever we spoke to in different situations, everything will come out. Krishna will keep open like this. This is called your Bhagavatam. Now you see like that. So that's why the spiritual life is very, very simple and easy. That should be followed
Proper way.
So then, if you are avoiding offenses, if you are avoiding the enviousness towards other devotees, if you are a friendly with other devotees, if you think that other devotees also can be right, with this mode we can chant very nicely, we can go ahead in Krishna consciousness very seriously and sincerely. And whenever we offend other devotees, we should be fearful of it. I spoke something, I offended him, I said something, I don't know what will happen to my tomorrow japa. If this sense also we don't have means, nobody can help us. So that's why. And definitely it affects next day japa.
Yes.
Next day japa. So we wake up morning Mangalarti, attend Mangalarti, and some devotee might be having some service. He didn't come for Mangalarti or he didn't come for some Arati. He says, see, this fellow,
He didn't come.
he didn't come. Next day only he won't come. What about that?
Yeah, it all depends.
So that's why it's a commenting, doing offenses is very freely available.
Yeah.
Only for chanting only we need to spend time. Offending, what is there? Just by looking at someone only offend, we can do offense. And just by saying someone something, we can do offense. Offense is quite easy to do it. But to get out of it,
It's very tough.
very tough. You need to do tapasya after tapasya, continuous japa, reading, hearing, going down to someone, even they are beating, getting that beatings and going ahead. So going out of offensive mode. If somebody come out of this offensive nature, really their spiritual life goes very fast. Very, very fast. And how we know that your spiritual life is going fast? Every moment you should feel helplessness. What helplessness? Krishna, my senses are like serpents. They are pulling me everywhere. My eyes are pulling, my ears are pulling, my nose is pulling, my tongue is pulling, my whatever that skin is pulling. Everything is pulling me for the sense gratification. I am helplessly bowed down to you. My Lord, please help me out. Somehow I should survive today. Next day morning, somehow I should survive today in your shelter. If you are realizing every day this, means you are advancing in Krishna consciousness. If you think that I don't get affected by seeing women, I don't get affected by seeing men, I don't get affected even eat too much. Even if I scold someone, I won't get affected. I am already 15 years old and now I am practicing amazing. This is a bogus and nonsense. So that's why one dialogue again in Bhakti Vaibhav, Vamshi Vadan Prabhu said, no matter how old butter is, what is that? No matter how old butter is, if come in contact with the fire, it will melt. Oh, this is 15 years old butter. This is 20 years old butter. Still, if you get into the fire,
it will get melt.
So when women and men has come together, the attraction is common. So that's why what we have to do, we should maintain the distance and we should maintain the etiquettes and how to speak with a woman, how to not to speak with a woman, what phrase we need to speak, what things we should discuss. These all are important. Only for brahmachari?
No.
Not only for brahmachari. Even grihastha is more problematic. And that's why. So that's why it's a very, very important that there is etiquettes to be followed in an ashram. Whether you may chant one round extra, one round less. Unless we won't follow this etiquettes, we cannot go ahead in the Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness to be advanced means wholeheartedly submit to if you are not able to submit to any person, at least submit in front of Giridhar. My Lord, I have all these problems, please help me out. Every day you beg. You maybe have really those problems, but still you can come out of it. That's why prayers are very, very important. When you pray wholeheartedly, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Last week, Prabhupada said, and letter was written that if you feel that, of course we are in a Maya, how to handle the Maya means helplessly beg Krishna, 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 Maya is coming, please protect me. One day, this one day, another one day, another one day, another one day, till my last breath, please protect me somehow. Somehow or other I have to survive myself. With this mode, really Krishna protects us. He can, how? What is the power of Maya in front of Krishna? Just he can say, hey, go out means it will go out. If not, everything looks beautiful. House looks beautiful, woman looks beautiful, men looks beautiful, money looks beautiful, bike looks beautiful, and car looks beautiful, everything looks beautiful. Wow, amazing life. I know somebody comes and offers a job also. 1 lakh per month, Prabhu, you don't need to do anything, just you come to office. Everything looks beautiful. When you enter only, we will come to know how difficult it is. So that's why another point is, and Bhagavatam says that when you are doing Krishna consciousness, external energy turns into the internal energy. When you are from spiritual life to material life, if you are turning your face towards the material life, then all internal energy turns into the external energy. What is external energy? Maya. Everything shows you amazing offers. See how nice, beautiful society outside it is. Hey, you can, like this, you can earn 50,000, 1 lakh. Why? Just to take you out from a spiritual life. Once you go out, no?
You're gone.
Then the real picture will be starts. So once there was some people gave an option that where you want to go, Swargaloka or Narakaloka. But if you have an option, you can go and see what is happening there.
Okay.
So then the group of people went. There was a welcome party in Narakaloka. So they invited him and played Kirtan, this, that, Jor, saying, then everybody, this fellow was thinking, Arey, Narakaloka is so beautiful. I was thinking it is a difficult. Then somehow he has a little bit of piety. He said, okay, I am ready to stay in Naraka. Then next day he came. Started from day one, all treatment.
Mm-hmm.
The people who came for welcome party, he went and asked, they are also Narakaloka Vasis, right? Hey, what happened? You were so happy yesterday. They told that if I act like this, there will be given some exemption for my punishment. That's why we acted. You fall in pride. You could have selected Swarga. You could have gone. You had that option. So by seeing us, we are very happy in this Narakaloka. You came. Now you also enjoy with us. So that's why it's a very, very important. When external energy, when internal energy turns, see, same thing, same chips packet looks very, very beautiful if your Krishna consciousness reduces. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. Wow, I should eat it. One more. Then what is that? Suggestion comes anyway, Prasad. Eat it. No problem. Anything you see, everything looks very beautiful. Everybody comes and speaks with you very nice. Huh? So these all things should be very, very carefully we should measure it. Ultimately, our attachment towards Harinam should be there, not with anybody else. If anything else, if we have attachment, then that will be the greatest disaster. Anxiety and the problem. These all are very important. Shri Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.